welcome back to the Simmers Digest. This is a series on my channel where we dive into a bunch of Sims news, whether it's regarding The Sims 4 or just anywhere like in the Sims hub, like the multi-universe. Today is episode 3, and we're going to be diving into majority of this, well, not majority, all of it is the Sims 4 news today, so let's dive in. All right, big news today. This was posted October 19th of 2024, but that is that we are getting an update scheduled for October 22nd, which is 9 days before Life and Death is supposed to come out. We are 10 days out today, but tomorrow will be 9 days out from Life and Death, and we, as in EA and me, are urging all of you to please back up your save files. Whatever you need to do, make sure that those save files are protected. You do not want them to get destroyed. If you have mods or CC, please also save those and maybe take them out of your mod folder, and then maybe just take your mods folder out of the Sims like folder, just so that it doesn't ruin anything, and that, you know, you can kind of see what mods are not broken and what mods are broken, if that makes sense. But it says in a surprising announcement from the Sims Direct Communication team on Twitter, we've gotten confirmation about the release of the next Sims 4 update, which is what I just said. It's a week and 2 days earlier from the expansion pack, which I'm not really surprised by it, because either a week earlier or like a couple days earlier from when the pack comes out, but it seems that Maxis is preparing beforehand to squash additional bugs, which is the greatest thing that they could have done. I'm gonna give them an A+, because this is what they should do, is they should release the base game update, which we obviously know is going to be a huge update, and then go through and see what bugs are messing up the game. Because if you do a update and then you release the expansion pack 2 days later, it can cause havoc like we saw in Lovestruck, where you couldn't even open the game. So I'm actually very glad that they're doing it this way. I think this is what they should have done for every expansion pack and any pack that comes out for the future, is releasing these updates that are more so like the big base game updates, and doing that, you know, a week or 9 days earlier from when, you know, your game packs, stuff packs, expansion packs are going to come out. So like they said right here, it's the perfect time frame window to prepare for both the new Sims 4 base game features and provide a more stable experience for the Life and Death expansion release. So that is some big news. So this is going to go into some of the additional stuff that we know for this Sims 4 big base game update. So we already saw this, but again, please back up your saves, remove your mod folders, so your mod and custom content, and just keep it there until you know what's safe and what's not safe. So the update we know is that we got a countdown. Wow. 18 hours and 52 minutes, and I'm not even going to say the seconds, but that is how long you have to get your stuff in order, okay? And I am coming to you. By the time you see this clock will have already clocked down more. It might be by the 17th or 16th hour that you see it, but just make sure you have all of that stuff prepared. We got new cast personality icon. Why is there... I don't know. This kind of looks like the same thing. You know, I'm just going to skip over that. Like, it's not the same thing, but it kind of is the same thing. The occult selector in casts. What is this? It may finally be possible to change occult types in casts. There's new code related to the... Oh, that's cool. I thought, what they're saying is that you can change the occult, so that it's not like when you create a new save that, like, you can choose the occult and then after that you can't change it. I think they're saying that you can change it, apparently. Okay. Yeah, I'm not really sure. This means that we'll likely now be able to change through different occults to Sims we're currently editing. Oh, that's cool. I like that. Okay. I've always thought we needed something like that. We already saw the mermaid tunes and urns. I made this video. Actually, I was ahead a little bit, but I put this in the last episode of the digest, I think. The Simmers Digest. I can't remember, but... we're getting that in the update. And then we also have some more. Oh, I haven't seen all of these yet. These are all of the occult type tombstones and urns. So this is for your regular sim. We know we're getting more from that. Alien one, this is very fitting. The vampires, spellcasters, werewolf, mermaid, and the servos. Oh god, I love the servos. This is actually amazing. I don't know why we didn't get this before, but I'm in love with this werewolf urn. I really like that. Anyways, so those are your, you know, new occult style urns and tombstones. This is choose ghost color. In an instance, I guess you can now like choose the color that your ghost will be, I guess. I don't know. It's ghost get a cute edition for free with the next Sims 4 update, allowing you to shift through the colors of your ghost in the same way. Okay, yeah, that's what I was assuming is that you can pick your different color. Normally it's by mood that they change, but I guess now you can choose what you want. So more to be announced with the Sims 4 roadmap for free updates. Now they normally do this throughout the different roadmaps. It's each quarters it goes by. So now we're in quarter 4 of this year. So we always get, you know, different little things like SDX drops and free updates and all of that. But that's about it. So that's pretty much it on this page. And it is pretty exciting for everyone, obviously, that has base game. Everyone has base game. So we get some more stuff. And for those of you who are kind of on the fence about life and death, don't worry, you're still getting some stuff. So that's always good. Now we're going to move on to, I covered this in my live stream. I did go live on October 17th. So if you missed that, I would highly recommend to go back because I talk a lot about the new features that are coming with Life and Death. I wanted to show you guys this again for those of you who missed it or might not have seen it, though I feel like everyone's seen it, but I'm still going to cover it. But we have 13 lots, new graveyard lot type, and in this world, actually, we do not have a museum. I know it's kind of iffy. I think the Sims have kind of done away with the museums, thank goodness, but we do have a nightclub. We have a bar right here, obviously the graveyard, and then this is like the town center. So I'm pretty sure this is Crow's Crossing. This is Whispering Glen over here, and then Morning Whale with that lake that I've been talking about. So you definitely have, you know, quite a pretty world. I honestly think it's like Brightchester, Cooperdale, mainly very much Cooperdale for this world, and a little bit of Henford on Bagley had a baby, and this is the world that it came out to. So anyways, moving on. This is something that I wanted to talk about more in depth on, is the ghost power tree, because we've obviously seen this with our cults with, you know, the likes of being like the vampires, the spellcasters, like really any type of occult. I think the ones that are excluding of it are obviously like aliens. I don't think you get this. I don't think you get it with the mermaids, and I'm almost positive you don't have this with ghosts until now with Life and Death, that you'll be getting this ghost tree power occult thing. Now honestly, it kind of works just like the vampires. You have the good side, I would assume, the neutral stuff, and then your bad side. As you know, power up essentially your, you know, ghost mastery skills, you'll be able to dive in here and purchase ones that you want. Hopefully, you know, when UI Cheats comes out, you can maybe cheat the ones that you want. I'm not saying to cheat. I'm just saying that it's a possibility when UI Cheats gets that update that you can do that. We are definitely getting, you know, a major revamp for Ghosts. Ghosts have been out since like 2014, and yet they've just kind of been like pushed to the side. But now they're finally getting their big break. 10 years later, and they're back. Again, these are like the power previews, but the other thing is that you can essentially go into, we've talked about, you can go into, you know, the inanimate objects. Some examples shown include expert maintenance, new ghost power that lets you fix broken objects and appliances in your home. That's amazing. If your ghost sims are feeling in a hurry and have to fulfill a need emergently, they can freeze them with the Transcend Living Needs power ability. I did want to say something because I thought this was funny, but they have names, like different names for their motives. So like goo waste, ethereal sustenance, otherworldly slumber, spooky diversions, ethereal bonding, and apparition cleansing. And I really think that was quite cute, like just kind of revamping it to fit the occult more than just having like the regular like sim motive names for it. Anyways, we move on. We talked about in my live stream the soul's journey. So if your sims die and they become a ghost and they had some unfinished business they wanted to finish, they can do it and have the potential to rebirth. This is my favorite power though, is the levitator. Like you can levitate a sim and essentially rob them of their simoleons. And I think that's probably one of the best things that the Sims added into the Sims for this pack, because I'm going to be creating so much havoc. My Sims are going to be forever rich, okay? Just going around and just flipping Sims over and taking their simoleons. Imagine doing this to a land grab, okay? Anyways, that's pretty much it for the ghost powers. I'm sure we'll know more as, you know, the pack obviously comes out. I will have such a grand time playing with the ghost when this pack comes out, and I think this is just like what the Ghost Occult needed, was a whole revamp, a refresh. I'm so excited to see everything else that we get with the Life and Death pack when it comes out. Moving on from the Ghost Powers tree thing that we just talked about, this is new kits have been announced for today. This is a part of the Sims 4 creator kits where they basically partner up with creators to make the kits. Now, I do want to point out that normally with kits, we get one build/buy mode kit, and then we get one create a sim kit, which I love that because I'm a bit of both. I'm more so cast, lover. I'm a cast lover. I could stay in there for 2 hours and not even play the Sims, just, go in there and make my sim and then move them into a house and I don't touch it. I just close the game afterwards. But there are people that love building, obviously. But I can like, my interior design stuff. So I definitely watch out for the build kits as well. But moving back on to the important news, this is 2 new kits, obviously. The Cozy Kitsch, which is the furniture, kit, which is more the build/buy mode one, and then the Sweet Slumber Party, which is the create a sim one. So they partnered up with 2 of my favorite custom content creators for The Sims, which is Trilike and the Machino Sun. Now, Trilike, she makes a lot of clothes for The Sims. It's more so clothes-based, and Machino Sun makes a lot of furniture-based stuff. So definitely go check them out if you haven't heard of them. I feel like majority of people have heard of them, but definitely go check out their custom content because it is amazing. But we know that kits start at $5, and we know that obviously when we get kits, it's normally 2 of them because again, we have the create a sim one and the build/buy one. Now, they say that more will be announced, but from what I gathered is these kits are coming out in November. So I'm sure that more creator kits will be arriving starting 2025. But this is some of the new first looks that we got with these new kits. So this is for the Sweet Slumber Party, and I gotta say I love it. And I know I just saw the photos, and I always tell you guys to not get too hyped for things, but you can get hyped for the kits, okay? You can get hyped for them. But I love pajamas. I live in pajamas. That is my comfort clothes, and to be able to have some more variations for my Sims, I will gladly take them, okay? So these are your first looks for them. Let me know, are we a big fan of the Sweet Slumber Party kit? And then we go on to the Cozy Kitsch kit, which is again by Machino Sun, and this goes into more furniture stuff. I love this style of furniture. It's like a retro style, I guess. I don't know, I'm not an interior designer, but I love everything Machino Sun puts out, so this will definitely be getting my $5. If I could take this now, I would, okay? But unfortunately, I gotta wait. But I love it. I love these kits so much. I've been liking the kits more recently, okay? And I know I kind of trash talked the kits before and saying that we need more stuff packs. I won't say no to a stuff pack, okay? But it says right here, both the Sims 4 Cozy Kitsch and Sweet Slumber Party creator kits will hit the PC, Mac, and Xbox and PlayStation stores on November 14th, 2024 at 10 a.m. Pacific time, 1 p.m. Eastern time. So I would assume that when they said Sweet Slumber Party and the Cozy Kitsch kits are just the first $5.99 USD creator kits with more announced to arrive starting 2025, that we can take this statement as we will be getting more partnerships with custom content creators and The Sims to make these creator kits, which they should have done in the beginning, but at least we're getting them now, so I'm not going to complain. But anyways, these are your new kits for November 14th, so definitely mark your calendars for when they drop. But until then, they've got some more info from The Sims 4 creator kits, official info about the difference between the Sims 4 kits and creator kits. I'm just gonna say this, I don't even need to read it to know the difference between it. The Sims 4 kits are obviously kits by, EA and the Sims team, whereas creator kits are gonna be more driven towards, the creators in the Sims 4 community and the Simmers community. So I am going to swipe through this. You guys can look and see and read through it if you want to. As always, they're linked in my Patreon page for the Sims community page so that you can go check their page out, because this is literally where I get all my Sims 4 news from, and also Twitter. Twitter's a great place to find Sims 4 news. But like I said, the whole reason that I created this series was so that for the people that don't want to go and look up that information and they just want to be told the the information. I totally get that. I was that same way too, where I just rather watch a YouTube video on what's coming to the Sims 4 game rather than looking up myself. You can definitely stay tuned for the Simmers Digest that has always been so far on Monday, but I did say that there might be a day where it moves to Friday depending on if we have Sims 4 news or not, but it seems like for the last 3 Mondays we have had news, good amount of news to make a YouTube video on it. So with that being said and done, thank you all so much for watching this YouTube video. Hopefully you understood most of the stuff that's coming to the Sims 4 game, and definitely let me know what your favorite kit is going to be from like the previews, because I'm curious to see, you know, if people are more excited for like the furniture pack or like the furniture kit or the pajama kit, or if you're excited for both, because I normally find myself excited for both kits. But that all being said, remember we got a big update tomorrow, so please back up your saves. I don't want anyone's game to break because you forgot to take out your mods or back up your saves. We don't want to have any broken Sims 4 games around here. But again, a little reminder that the Life and Death expansion pack comes out October 31st, I believe, 1 p.m. Eastern time, 10 a.m. Pacific time. So also mark your calendars for that. But with that being said and done, thank you all so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and comment. And if you want to see more videos like this on my channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Again, Simmers Digest is always on Mondays or sometimes Fridays, depending on, you know, what news we have for the week. But I also do mod reviews, so that's another reason to hit that subscribe button so that I can overload your mod folders until Life and Death comes out and hopefully doesn't break the game. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking now. And with that, I will see you all on Wednesday.